Hi ladies, I'm so excited to show you this first tutorial. This look is one look I use all the time. I mix it up. I might modify it depending on how much time I have in the morning or to get somewhere. So this is something I do for when I really just need a quick, like, I look alive kind of look, or I look somewhat put together. It's super easy, super simple. First I start with some eye primer, and usually I do this right when I put my regular makeup primer on. So my face is primed. I've used all of those skincare products I showed you before, and my face is ready to go and get its makeup on. Now this eye primer is tinted. It's for any color. It helps just even out the redness. Like, I get pretty red eyelids, so it helps even it out. It'll keep your eyeshadow on, it'll keep it from creasing, and it helps make the color a little bit brighter and bolder. So it's really awesome. Then I get some concealer. Now, if I am in a super rush in the morning, I skip this step. But concealer helps with my under the eye bags because I'm a mom, and we all know moms get less sleep than they always need. So I'm also a teacher, and I wake up at 5:30 throughout the week to get my son and I ready to get to our respective schools. So I try to get the concealer on as much as possible. Now, if you noticed, when I put it on, I put it underneath my eyes and brought it down into a triangle. You don't want to just leave it under here, otherwise it won't blend properly. If I'm really having like if I have a lot of spare time, I'll put it like down my nose like this. So then it creates, when I put my foundation on, it'll create a pseudo contour look. And then I just go over the areas. Like, I get pretty red on my chin. I usually have a breakout somewhere on my chin, especially when it's that time of the month. And then see right there? See that bad boy right there? There's actually a few little tiny bad boys. They're mini little bad boys. I put those on. I put some, let me get it's hard to get my neck back so you guys can really see. So, and then that's what I do with my concealer. Also, if you noticed, when I was putting it on under my eyes, I was using my ring finger. Whenever you're applying anything to your eye, you want to use your ring finger because it applies the least amount of pressure. When you use like this finger, it'll be a little bit rougher. So now in the morning, super duper rush, I break out my BB cream. This is a tinted moisturizer. I love this. I've been using this particular product since I've started with Unique over 2 years ago. I put it on my fingers. If you have some more time in the morning or when you're getting ready or wherever you're going and you need to get out the door, I mean, you don't need to like get out of the door in a rush, use a brush. Brushes help to, first of all, your fingers are oily and dry and it'll affect how the product will look on you. But also, when you use your fingers, you waste more product. So I do recommend brushes. But when I'm in a rush, who has time to put it on a brush? Sometimes it's easy just to slap it on. And it's good because when you use a brush and you've put it over your concealer, it's easier to blend it. So see? Now the BB cream, it's not full coverage. It's like it helps even out your skin and cover like minor issues, right? If you want more of a full coverage, there are other foundations that we have that will help with that. This is great in the morning when I'm really running. I just like literally will, if I'm really running late and like I have to put makeup on in my car, I'll put this on and some mascara and I'm out the door or driving. So then after I do my BB cream, I get my bronzer. I love our bronzers. This is Hermosa, and I put it on with our poof brush. when you put on bronzer, you want to put it in a shape of 3, right? A 3 and an E on your face, because that is where you will have natural a sun-kissed look. You don't want to look, the point of bronzer is to give you a natural glow. You don't want a that orangey look. I also put it on my neck to blend it out so then it looks a little bit more natural. Okay? If you noticed, I put it on the sides of my nose. If you want to do some kind of like contour fake out, or you have a little bit of a wider nose, you want to put it on the sides. When you put it on the top, that's going to make you look wider. You want the things that you want to look smaller, you put a little darker around. Just a quick little tip for you guys. After my bronzer, I get a little of our sweet blusher. When you put on blush, you want to tap, tap, tap up here and swipe it down. You always want to start in the back so that when you have an excess amount of product, if you put too much on, it's easier to blend it out. So I put it up here. I start at the top of my cheekbone and I bring it down. If you notice, I put my bronzer a little bit lower down here. I put a little bit on my nose and a little bit up here, because that's where I get red naturally. So you want to look like you're naturally glowing, or in those kinds of those, like where you normally have that. So because you put on BB cream, when you put on BB cream or any kind of foundation, the point of that is to give you a clean palette, to cover everything up. All right, then I do my eyebrows. Now, if I'm really in a rush to get somewhere, I skip my pencil and I just use the gel. Today I'm going to show you the pencil for how to do your brows. And just give you an idea of what our brow set comes with. So this is our brow pencil. You get a little spoolie on the end that helps brush it out. Here, it retracts up and down, okay? So I'm using dark right now for you. You want to pick, when you select a brow pencil, you want to pick it based off of your complexion, not your hair color. You want your brows to match your complexion. Brows are super important. They frame your face. They set everything up. If you don't have any, you might look like an alien a little bit. So I just kind of fill in the areas that are a little sparse. I went through a stage in my life where I thought thinner is better. So I have some parts of my brows that are like, they might be a little scary. All right. So now that I have them shaped, I'm going to take my little spoolie and just kind of blend that pencil in there. Usually I might use a medium pencil. I'm feeling a little darker today. Okay, now I take the brow gel, and what's great about our brow gel is that it's tinted, and it has our little fibers, the same kind of fibers that are in our mascara. So this is why I will use some days just our brow gel, because just the brow gel is still going to fill in those little sparse areas, not as much as a pencil would, but it will still help give your brow some definition. It'll fill in where you're missing some hairs, and it'll help shape it. So, like I said, on the mornings where I'm really rushing to get out the door, I literally throw on BB cream, brow gel, mascara. I might do a little bit of blush, and then some lip color. This is for when I have a little bit more time. Okay, so now I'm going to put on our Splurge Cream Shadow in Tenacious, and I love our Splurge Cream Shadows. They go on like a cream and they dry like a powder, so you can still blend it and mix it with other colors, this is a great, beautiful shadow on its own. I also like to pair it with our other color. We have a total of 11 cream shadows. I like to pair it with Elegant. I use Elegant all across the lid, and then I'll put this in the crease. But when I'm in a rush and I just want to get something on my lids, I use a cream shadow. I'll just use this color. So I pat it on, and what's great about these is that you can put on as much or as little as you want. I know it looks like a harsh line, but right now I'm just doing that, and I will be blending it out as soon as it dries. So I'll show you what it looks like a little lighter, like a little lighter of an application. It's really great. You can tailor this shadow to what you like. So see the difference, how there's a darker and a lighter. So you really can mix it up. It's very, very versatile. They're coming out now. They just released one matte shadow. Right now they only have shimmery shadows, but they just released a matte cream shadow, and they're going to be releasing them throughout the year, one a month. So it's super, super exciting. I love these cream shadows, and I'm also applying it with a cream shadow brush. You want a super dense brush. You see how it's really dense? It's kind of a stiff brush. This way, the shadow will stick to the outside of the brush. It doesn't get all mixed up in there. So since that's had some time to dry, I'm gonna take a fluffier brush, and I'm just going to take it, and I'm gonna do little swirlies and kind of bring it up onto the lid and just get rid of that harsh line that I created there putting it on. So then you kind of get like a little bit of more relaxed look with our shadow. I have a mirror above my phone that I'm using, so if you're like, where is she looking? All right, let me do this eye. And you just wanna kind of, I feel like I'm that, who's the artist? The Bob Ross guy. Just make a little tree. You just want to go. I think this eye was a little bit more dry than the other one. Let me try this one again so I can blend it more. I don't go above my bone. If you see where I'm blending it, I do not go above this bone right here, because then it will be too dark. It'll look kind of like, it'll bring my eyes closed. You don't want that. You'll look too much like you have issues with your eyes. So I want to keep it light underneath my brows to keep my eyes bright. After I do that, I get some of our white eyeliner. White eyeliner is great on the bottom waterline. It helps brighten your eyes because what it does, it extends the white of your eye down, so then it opens up your eye. And I do this on this look because then I don't put on any other eyeliner, because this is a quick look, it's a casual look, and I just want it to be as pretty natural as possible. So I want to get it look bright. Then I go with my 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. I do a little curl action because one side is a little bit curlier than my other lash. So I just do doop. And this is a unique eye curler. So, can't get this one. There we go. All right. I think I pinched my eye a little bit. All right. So here's our lashes that we are going to throw on. If I can get it out. Sometimes it can be. So for those of you not familiar, you have your mascara and your fibers, all right? The mascara they call the gel. You open up your mascara gel. It comes just like that. It's cone shaped so you can get in those little tiny lashes. And then here are your fibers that stick on. It's like a little pipe cleaner. So you do fibers. You start with your, did I just say fibers? I meant you start with your mascara, then you do your fibers. You do a little bit of fibers on the tip, like I start halfway down and I pull it out. Now, some people will do mascara again right away. I like to let them sit on my eyelash for a second or so, and I'll do my other eye. That way, they kind of dry on there before I go and seal them in to my lashes. Okay. My fibers again. You just always have to remember, it's super important that you do that last set, though, of gel, that last step, because otherwise your fibers will be falling on your face all day long. Okay. I love, love, love this look. It's so easy and so natural. It's a quick look to get yourself to look put together. If you're headed out the door in the morning, or you're going to just like a friend's house for dinner, or you just like, this is how you roll. Or some people who don't wear makeup might feel like, well, that's a great look for me to wear makeup because it's so easy and simple. Okay, so now I would usually go with some kind of light, either a lip gloss, one of my lip glosses, or I'm feeling like a lip stain. So we have 9 different lip stains, but we have 2 light ones, super light and natural. This one is Shy, and this one is Sappy. Shy is lighter than Sappy, so I'm gonna go with Shy today. And just show you. You have to be careful though, because this will dry quickly. So you want to be careful without getting it on your skin. Okay? And that's it. That is my like really quick everyday look. If I said I was a teacher, so I wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and if I'm really rushing, I usually end up just slapping on some BB cream, a little bit of bronzer, my mascara, my brow gel, which must have fallen on the floor, and a quick swipe of something on the lips to give me a put together look. Today I had a little bit more time, so I wanted to show you a complete, full, quick, easy look that anyone can do at home. So feel free to PM me if you have any questions or need help being color matched. We have different colors for our BB cream. We have 3 different shades of our bronzer. So I certainly want to make sure that you look your greatest. All right, I can't wait to show you the next one. I have a really fun one for you guys. Thank you for watching.